Welcome to Rulers World TV, and this is today's news recap. I'm Ololade Balariwa. First, the news headline. INEC wants against early campaigns ahead of 2027 elections. Top individuals shouldn't be rewarded in ministerial appointment, says Sanusi Lamido. Olubado Oba Olakuleye Panabera oath in Ibadan market close in honor of the late monarch. WAEC apologizes for WAEC 2025 glitch, asks candidates to recheck in 24 hours. Trump steps tariff rates hit goods globally. Israel moves to occupy Gaza City, thousands face displacement and famine. Now the news in details. Ahead of 2027 general elections, the Independent National Electoral Commission has cautioned political parties and candidates against engaging in campaigns before the official timetable is released. INEC stressed that premature campaigning violates electoral laws and could attract sanctions. The Commission urged all stakeholders to adhere strictly to the guidelines to ensure a fair and credible electoral process. It also reminded parties that the election timetable will be made public in due course and that any compliance will help maintain the political order and stability. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has nominated engineer Abdullahi Garba Ramat, 39, as chairman CEO of the Nigerian Electricity Regulation Commission, alongside Mr. Abubakar Yusuf as Commissioner of Consumer Affairs and Dr. Harold Olayinka Animashaw as Commissioner of Finance and Management Services. To prevent a leadership gap, Tinubu directed Ramat to assume office in acting capacity pending Senate confirmation, urging the appointees to work towards advancing his administration's power section vision. Corrupt individuals shouldn't be rewarded with ministerial appointments, Sanusi Lamido. The Emir of Kano and former CBN Governor, Muhammad Sanusi, has condemned the growing culture of appointing corrupt individuals in public offices. Speaking on Channels Television on Wednesday, August 6, Sanusi Lamido said a society that glorifies stolen wealth will only breed more corruption and moral decay. He describes the trend of rewarding non-looters with ministerial positions as dangerous, accusing many leaders of seeking personal gain rather than serving the people. Sanusi urged urgent reforms to restore discipline, values, and accountability in governance, calling on Nigerians to reject the normalization of corruption. The West African Examination Council, WAEC, has issued an apology to candidates about a technical glitch affecting the release of the 2025 West Senior School Certificate Examination results. In a statement released today, WAEC acknowledged the system disruption that prevents some candidates from accessing their results as scheduled. The council assured the public that the issue is being resolved promptly. Candidates affected by the glitch are advised to check their WAEC results within the next 24 hours. WAEC emphasized its commitment to transparency and ensuring that the candidates receive their accurate results without further delay. FAAN suspends COM1, flying on both foreign and local airlines for 6 months, urges ADF IGP to change him on criminal misconduct. The Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria has suspended the airside access permits of a private jet pilot and an escort vehicle driver linked to Fuji musician K1 Wasiu Aida Mashau after a serious safety breach at Lagos Mohammed Murtala Airport. Command was driven onto the restricted area to board a jet preparing for takeoff, with the escort vehicle bypassing security and nearing an active runway. Fan called it a gross violation of safety protocols. The Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority is also investigating one of such actions endanger lives at airport operations. The incident has sparked public call for VIP accountability. Ogun PDP leaders declare support for Tinubu's re-election bid. The surprising turn top Ogun State PDP leaders openly backed President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's 2027 election bid. At a public gathering, PDP chieftain Honorable Kamaldeen Ajisafe said the party does not need Tinubu's money, but demands an intimidation-free election. Ogun PDP Honorable Abayomi Tella described Tinubu as father in the southwest and urged members to support him. PDP member Honorable Ladi Adebutu also endorsed Tinubu, citing past election results, while Honorable Balariwa Oluwole accused Governor Dakpa Abiodun of allowing vote manipulation and urged him to act with integrity. This shows of unity signals a new political shift in Ogun State ahead of 2027 polls. Oyo APC youth leader accuses Makinde of blocking campaign venues. In Bodija, Prince John Aremu, Oyo APC youth leader, has accused engineer Seyi Makinde of hypocrisy over the blockage of an APC campaign venue at Bodija, Ibadan. Aremu condemned the obstruction with security operative, calling it an attempt to oppress opposition activities. He urged the government to respect democratic rights and allow fair political participation ahead of the elections. Ibadan, the Oyo State capital, is currently hosting a historic event as the city holds the burial and celebration of the late Olubadan of Ibadan land, Oba Owolabi Olakunleyin Ige Olakunleyin I, who joined his forefathers on July 1st this year. The occasion has attracted thousands of residents, dignitaries, and visitors from across Nigeria and beyond. The grand finale of the burial rites is taking place with a church service at St. Peter's Church, Aremo, Ibadan, featuring traditional dramas, dances, and cultural displays reflecting the rich heritage of Ibadan. The Olubadan Council and the Oyo State government have ensured tight security and smooth traffic through the festivities. Markets and hotels in Ibadan are bustling with activities as attendees participate in honoring the revered monarch, who is remembered for the wisdom, leadership, and dedication to the city's growth and unity. The event marks a significant moment for Ibadan, blending solemn farewell and vibrant cultural celebration. Now on foreign news, President Donald Trump's sweeping new tariffs on imports from over 90,000 countries have taken effect, sparking global tensions. The United now imposes a 34% duty on Chinese goods certified on EU products and 20% on imports from other major partners. The administration says the move on fair trade practices but stretches warnings could trigger a trade war. Prices of appliances, clothing, and household goods in the United States are already rising, with analysts predicting up to 10% GPD drops in 2025. In Africa, concerns grows that the tariff could threaten the African growth and opportunity, potentially undermining long-standing trade benefits with the United States. Mass protests have erupted across several United cities following President Donald Trump's decision to impose tariffs on imports from 90 countries. Demonstrators say the move will drive up the cost of the basic goods, hurt small businesses, and worsen inflation. China has strongly condemned the policy, accusing Washington of Washingtonizing trade through punitive duties. Beijing warned it may retaliate its own measures, raising fears of escalating trade war. Economists caution that the standoff could disrupt global supply chains, dampen economic growth, and strain diplomatic relations between major economies. Israel has launched a large-scale military operation to take control of Gaza City, a move expected to displace tens of thousands of residents already grappling with severe food shortages. The escalation comes as humanitarian agency warn of worsening famine conditions in the enclave, with many families surviving a minimal aid. Heavy bombardments have been reported in several districts, forcing civilians to flee already overcrowded shelters. International leaders are calling for restraint, urging both sides to prioritize civilian safety and allow unimpeded delivery of humanitarian assistance. However, fears of prolonged conflict continue to mount as fighting intensifies. The Australian government has issued a strong warning to Israel regarding its military operations and control over Gaza. Officials expressed concern about the humanitarian impact of Israel action, emphasizing the need of protect civilian lives amid ongoing conflicts. Australia called on Israel to exercise restraint, adhere to international laws, and allow to safe delivery of humanitarian aid to affect population in Gaza. The warning comes amid escalating violence and mounting global calls for peace. Australia stands to reflect new international pressure on all parties involved to seek a diplomatic resolution and prevent further suffering in the region. For more updates, visit our website at www.rulersworldtv.com. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Rulers World TV, and do follow us on our social media handle, X, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. That will be all for now. Thank you for watching.